Welcome to the Daily Devo. My name is Donna, and today we're talking about remaining steadfast. Our text for today, 2 John 1:8 says, "Watch out that you do not lose what we have worked for, but that you may be rewarded fully." The Apostle John gives us another fatherly warning here. He says, don't fall away. Faithfulness is not automatic. It takes work and intention. The early church, the believers, they had come so far and worked so hard to stay and walk in the truth, but the threat of deception and compromise were constantly around them, and if they weren't careful, it could cost them everything they had worked so hard to build. Have you ever been to the beach and you spent all these hours putting together some crazy, I don't know, maybe it was big, maybe it was small, but some sort of a sandcastle, only to see it washed away by the shore because you were a little bit too close, or maybe some crazy kid that thought it was funny came and just stomped on it and destroyed all your hard work in an instant because you let your guard down and didn't see him coming. Think of it that way. This is how John, what he's getting at here, he says we must intentionally be on guard because what God has built in our lives could easily get swept away or stomped on, just like our beloved sandcastle if we're not careful. And now, I just want to clarify here too, he's not talking about our salvation here. He's talking about our eternal reward that we've been working towards, our testimony, our impact, the kind of eternal reward that Jesus talks about in Matthew 6:19-21 when he says, "Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth where moths and vermin will destroy, where thieves will break in and steal, but store up for yourselves treasures in heaven where moths and vermin will not destroy and where thieves will not break in and steal, for where your treasure is, there your heart will be also." He's encouraging the early Christians to stay the course, to not get swayed or distracted by the enticing things of the world or the seductive words of false teachers. And then for those who've been running hard for such a long time and are starting to get tired and weary, he's saying, keep going, keep being faithful, don't give up. Just like the Apostle Paul says in Galatians 6:9, let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. Friend, every step of obedience matters. Every act of faithfulness is seen by God. Don't let anything discourage or distract you or knock you off course. Keep going. Remain faithful, for it is for our eternal reward that we are running towards. And I don't know about you, but when I stand before the Lord someday, I want his words to me to echo what Jesus says in Matthew 25:23. Well done, thy good and faithful servant.